So, Food Wars Shokugeki No Souma, episode 1 premiered yesterday, and I'm gonna be reviewing this anime from now on, I might review the manga too, but, manga I have not caught up on, I have plenty of stuff to do, and I want to, get this channel to be better, and get you guys great quality content that you come to love, but, I have mangas to catch up on, other animes to catch up on, so Food Wars, I'm going to have to prioritize myself, and I might not review Food Wars Shokugeki no Souma, and if I do, it will be in the distant future. But, episode 1 premiered yesterday, and let's get into this episode 1 first impressions review. Does it live up to the hype that people and I have set up for this anime, this cooking anime? Yes, I believe it does. Overall, the episode 1, I thought it was pretty fun and enjoyable. And when we meet our first main character, our main character Soma, he's this run-of-the-mill teenage guy. He wants to cook. He cooks with his dad. He owns a restaurant with him, and he wants to be better. You can already see he's very competitive, and he wants to be better than his dad. But his dad always wins 500 times. Apparently in the anime, they said 500 times as a joke, I guess. But, he hasn't won any time they cook off. They have a customer taste test, and the customer always says that his dad cooks better. And you can tell he gets pissed off and mad when he loses to his dad. I thought it was a pretty funny scene when he took the squid dipped with peanut butter and shoved it down that girl's throat because, I guess she said that his dad was a better cook. And you can tell that he really, really is very passionate about to beat his dad at cooking, to be better than him, to be the best. But yeah, the top chef usually is always the better cook. So, anyways, and then we meet our first antagonist, and we get some character development for Soma, which I didn't think we were gonna get, but we got it right away in the first episode. And we meet our first antagonist. This savvy, feisty businesswoman who wants to take over the restaurant and turn into this grand 5-star hotel, but he says no, and he tells her to fuck off, and she gets pissed, and she doesn't give up that easily, so she comes back, she's really pissed, and then she destroys everything at the restaurant and destroys all the ingredients, and then she tells him to make her the juiciest meat dish. This is her plan of sabotage, because he said earlier in this episode that if he couldn't serve a customer, then he would shut down the business. So then she tries to sabotage him. She destroys all the meats and tells him to make the juiciest meat dish possible, and he makes this bacon-wrapped pork roast. So it's not really pork, it's actually potatoes in there. He utilizes ingredients, and this is where he develops as a chef, not only as a character, but as a chef. He showed him his smart traits, and Soma actually showed that he is capable of surpassing his dad as a cook. And I thought that was a pretty interesting and funny scene, but I didn't think they could sexualize a cooking anime, but they did. And especially the scene where she she starts eating the pork roast, and then she's moaning. I'm just what the F? She's moaning and moaning, and then she wants more, but he's nope. You have to promise you will leave this restaurant alone. And she's why would I promise that? And he's oh, fine. What a waste. He's gonna throw away the pork roast, but she's no, okay, wait. I promise. And then she gets to eat more, and her co-workers and servants eat, and then their clothes start ripping off, and they're all fully naked and stuff like that, and moaning and stuff like that. I was wow. Now I understand why this anime is categorized as an ecchi and as a cooking anime. So cooking anime with ecchi, you can't go wrong with it. But all the fan service and ecchi aside, this anime actually has a pretty good art style, and its animation is pretty good as well. I love how the characters interacted with each other, and stuff like that. This anime is done by JC Staff, who also did Toradora, so I'm expecting big things out of this anime, especially since near the end, he joins his dad. He's like, I will not let this restaurant go out of business for as long as I live. And then his father comes up to him and says, "Son, I'm closing this restaurant and leaving this town for 3 years." And he's like, "What?" And then his dad forces him to go into this Japan's top culinary school. And yeah, now I'm expecting big things out of this anime. Now I have not read the manga, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen next, but I won't read the manga yet. I will wait until the anime finishes, and then I'll spoil myself later. But yeah, I will hopefully review the manga eventually, but yes, I am still expecting big things out of this anime. Oh, the art and animation style was great. The music was pretty decent. It was nothing that special, but I guess it was good. Pretty good, I guess. And I hope to see more of this anime in the future. I hope it surpasses other great cooking animes like Toriko and Bartender and many other classics. And I really do hope that this anime can bring something to the table that other cooking animes did not have. But overall, it was pretty enjoyable. I'll give this episode a 9 out of 10. Maybe a little high, I guess. But it was an enjoyable episode, and the art and animation were good, really good. Now, there were some problems with this anime, such as the ecchi. I didn't find it very necessary. I find it very, but it adds a little comedy to the anime, so it's funnier. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Food Wars, and talk to you guys later.